Before we get into your reading, I'd like to start by thanking everyone who has liked and commented on the videos, as well as subscribed and donated to my channel. I really appreciate it, you guys. You can find all of my contact information, including my email and social media links, as well as links to my music and podcast in the description below this video. Okay, let's get into your reading. What do we have for Aries? Ooh. The Tower, Aries, that is your energy. Also Scorpio energy, Mars energy at the foundation of the reading. Aries, you're in this energy right now where you're really carving out a new path for yourself, but this is all based off of all of your experiences up until this very moment. Whether it be positive or negative, there's a new path being carved out. There's some sort of destruction taking place in your life that is going to contain a whole new reality, which you are the center of, being the center of your own universe. Up until this point, I feel the Aries collective has really been in a position where people have been trying to hold you back, keep you repressed, keep you down, keep you from evolving in your own individual life. Now, this may seem insignificant, but when you look at how truly important the Aries energy is on a collective global level, you'll see how critical it is that each and every one of you, which is an element of this particular Aries energy, essentially kicking the door down, you are the first sign of the zodiac, you'll see that you getting on path in your own individual life is absolutely necessary. And it's absolutely crucial to the evolution of the collective. Something has taken place, some sort of flash of inspiration, which is causing you to see things in your life through a completely different lens now, Aries. And I nearly said filter. The filter no longer exists. It's gone. And I feel that this filter might have possibly had a person attached to it, right? Somebody bringing a filter into your life to color the way you see your individual reality. Very interesting. Aries, this is going to show up in many different sectors in your life. So take it as it fits. But I'm picking up here career partnerships for some of you, romantic relationships for most of you, and then family and friends for the rest of you. But whatever the case is here, Aries, there is a very powerful energy of you breaking away from the herd. You're carving out your own path. You see your way forward, and in saying that, Aries, you've seen your way forward many times. You've had clarity countless times, but there's something about this particular big change that's coming into your life that trumps the rest of them. There is an energy of evolution here, right? See, we think we're awoken to energies into our life until we get a year or two down the road and we look back and you're like, wow, I thought I saw things clearly, but I hadn't seen that element to this particular dynamic yet, right? It's like time brings clarity, and this is what I'm getting here, Aries. What do we have at the sacral? Ace of Pentacles in reverse at the sacral. This really says it all. This is an energy that's creating some sort of monetary delays in your life, causing you to miss out on opportunities. Very manipulative, hedonistic kind of energy here. This is a partnership or a relationship that has been holding you back from this energy of destiny, Aries. There's been a lot of delays inside the Aries collective. People coming into your life, wasting your time, losing a year here, losing 2 years there. Could even be 6 months, whatever it is. Time cannot be recovered. We only get so much of it. Time is so valuable in our lives, especially once you start moving in your purpose, or you're aligning with evolution, you're aligning with the flow of these energies. You truly start to see how much time has been lost up until this point. And it's supposed to go that way. And even though we're moving in divine timing, the universe wants you to see that time has been lost, so you don't allow anybody to come onto your path moving forward that is there to waste more of your time. It really is a message of really getting to work inside of your plan, inside of the plan for you. The universe wants to get you to your destination, or at least on path to it, as soon as possible, Aries. But it's very important that you see a lot of truths surrounding your life, so you don't step back into any of these dynamics moving into the future. The universe is illuminating a lot to you right now, showing you where these delays existed in your life. What do we have at the solar plexus? Wow. 8 of Pentacles, Virgo energy at the solar plexus. Working inside this energy of purpose after recovering control back over your life. Balanced solar plexus energy. After a time of being somewhat inferior or powerless to some sort of energy around you. But what's interesting here is I don't even think you saw it, which is telling me it could have been somebody close to you that was using some sort of manipulative tactic to create an illusion around you, to make it seem like they were on your team, that they had your highest good in mind. These are the most dangerous kinds of people. They pose as a supporter. They're so close to you, you can't even see them for who they truly are. Sadly, this will be family members, best friends, lovers, people that have been sent on to your path by this dark force, people that are essentially possessed by the spirit of wanting to hold you back, Aries. And it's crazy how this can even happen. But all I can tell you is, Aries, that when your path has some sort of collective influence, this is what will happen. Now, when I say collective, it very well could be on a world stage, something that affects many, many individuals, or it could be in your community. But it's an energy that affects more than just you. It's an energy of influence. Now, your purpose could be to align with your higher self and have a positive influence on a small handful of people who then go out and have an influence on even more people. Whatever it is, it's an energy of evolution. You are part of some sort of evolving idea. And you have a very, very specific mission, an allocated position that you are supposed to be in at very specific times throughout your life. You know, using myself as an example, delivering these messages to the collective, helping you guys see your way forward, find your self-confidence, and get back on path. You could say that it's a very big responsibility. It's very important. But when you look at my life and the struggles I had to go through to get into this position, it would make perfect sense, because my life was full of absolutely horrendous, diabolical struggles that probably would have ended most other people had they tried to walk the same path. I wouldn't wish my path on my worst enemy. When I was walking that path, I just thought that I was cursed. I thought that it was just the hand I was dealt, and it was both of those things. But there was a reason why I had to go through that war, why I had to go through the darkness, because I had to collect very specific elements of wisdom to be able to be here now so I can help all of you navigate the murky waters in your life. Something similar here for you, Aries, but customized for your particular path. I feel like you're starting to have illumination around this now, why you've been through what you've had to go through up until this point. I couldn't make any sense out of my life, but I can now. It all makes absolutely perfect sense. Every single obstacle that I had to overcome makes perfect sense on the daily basis now that I'm where I am at. The Eight of Pentacles at the solar plexus is you overcoming all these energies so you can get to your allocated position, functioning inside of your purpose. Eight of Pentacles is an energy of mastering what you do. You are a master. You're going to become a master. Place it as it fits. But whatever the case, it's an energy of progressing forward. Because there's something about the way you do this particular craft that holds a certain amount of quality and excellence. What do we have at the heart? Temperance, Sag energy at the heart. Goes along perfectly with everything I'm saying here, Aries. This is you now functioning inside of this energy of purpose and meaning. But it's also a very balanced energy. An energy that you weren't able to access when you were in this previous cycle, when you had these other people around you. They kept you in some sort of vibration to where you couldn't align. You couldn't actually calibrate to this energy. They were keeping you in this Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You couldn't see your way forward. There was something going on with your energy. And it's really quite simple, Aries, how somebody can do this to you. All they have to do is bring a lot of drama and chaos into your life on the daily basis. So you can't concentrate on working on your craft, your purpose. You're always distracted. There's always some sort of delay. And I always talk about how the devil just needs to steal one day from us, and he's gotten a win over us. See, the devil works in this very incremental fashion. He's sent into your life by way of these other individuals. See, the devil is a spirit. He can't actually come and get you himself. So he will possess other individuals by way of the matrix, by way of materialism and greed. These people make themselves a host to this devil-like spirit, or one of his minions, one of his other kinds of devils. And then these individuals are possessed with that spirit. And that spirit tells them that they need to do specific things around you in your life to stop you, an earth angel, a light worker, who's here to influence the collective in a very positive manner to help uplift and raise the vibration of the planet, and therefore knocking you off path. But you see here, we have the Tower and Temperance, right? It's like this is the energy you're leaving behind. This tower, it's like exploding. And then look back here, this could be perceived as this. I always see this as like an exploding volcano. Could be the sun, right? Or it could be this tower blowing up, or whatever. It doesn't matter. It's just this energy of some sort of explosion or chaos being left behind you. And now you're on path, remaining very balanced within the elements, connected, right? Divinely guided, focused. What do we have at the throat? High Priestess, divinely guided is exactly right. Right there at the throat. On path, following your intuition, functioning inside this energy of purpose. Look what you've left behind. And now look what you're in. This right here is an energy of being divinely guided and functioning inside of your purpose. You're following your intuition and the guidance you're receiving. You're allowing your intuition to guide you by way of divine guidance. The channel, your intuition. This is how you receive your orders, your instructions, how you're to move. Eight of Pentacles, Temperance energy, how you're to move, receiving this guidance. I'm seeing a AM radio in my mind's eye. It's like that's you receiving your higher guidance. Nine of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This is the energy of a lifestyle change by way of this divine guidance, third eye energy, and quickly. Aries, if you've been feeling tired or like your energy's dragging, I feel like this is about to turn around. The more you release these energies in your life, the lighter you're going to feel. There's this out of control, deliberately cruel energy that you're leaving behind. It's an energy of individuals doing this on purpose. Makes them feel powerful, but also the energy of being under demonic possession. I feel that you're reaching a point in your life, Aries, where you're starting to look at some of these people, and it's like you don't even recognize them anymore. I feel like it makes you feel sick when you think about how close you once were with some of these people. I know that energy. It almost makes you feel like you're unloved, right? Especially when it's a family member. You find out some wickedness they were doing behind the scenes in your face, and then you look back on your connection with that person and there's nothing there. It's a void of genuine love. It's all just an act. Then when you start to think about the history you had with that person, it can become mind-blowing to think how much time you wasted inside the illusion of who they really were. It's like an energy of being held captive, but you don't know you're being held captive until you escape. What do we have at the crown? 10 of Pentacles at the crown. Virgo energy. It's an energy of legacy. Right on path, Aries. And you know, this can be perceived as this Ace of Pentacles. You see, this is coming in at the crown. So it's coming from the divine, supporting you on your path. See, these individuals try to intercept this blessing, this financial prosperity, this opportunity, however this shows up. But you still get it. There's just been some sort of course correction here. It's like you had to psych this energy out to get away from them. Something like this. What do we have? The foundation from the Occult Tarot? Let's see what demons are trying to keep my Aries root chakra blocked, please. Queen of Swords, Andrelphus, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy at the foundation. And this is the pathological liar of the tarot. This is a cold-hearted bitch, Aries. This is somebody here who did everything they could to pull the wool over your eyes. To keep you ensnared in their web. It's a donkey holding up peacock feathers, telling everybody that they're actually growing out of their back. Can transform a person into a bird, it says. So this is somebody who would be anything you want. Very dark, demonic energy. Pick it up an energy of like incubus, succubus kinds of energies. Ten of Pentacles, Virgo energy, Barbatos. So we have Ten of Pentacles twice now. And it's right underneath this Ace of Pentacles. That's so interesting because I was talking about how I felt like this Ten of Pentacles connected to this Ace of Pentacles. And then here it is here, but it's in its negative polarity. It's an energy of loss. It's an energy of financial failure. But it also speaks about what I was picking up here, this person being whatever you wanted to keep you ensnared, right? Always acting like they're sticking their neck out for you. Just stay here, Aries. I'll take care of everything. You don't need to go anywhere. You don't need to align with your higher self and follow your intuition. That's silly. Who does that? This is the master of ceremonies. Somebody who prepared a special place for you in their personal hell, Aries. Nine of Pentacles, right underneath that Eight of Pentacles. 8, 9, 10, 10. 8, 9, 10, 10. God, they threw everything they could at you, Aries. This is read as a Nine of Pentacles in reverse. A lot of setbacks and just taking advantage of you, isolating you, draining you of your energy so you can't see your way forward. See, this is the energy that's working in the darkness, in the shadows. It's like demons working behind the scenes to keep you from this. This is the energy you can't see. This right here is the enemy staring in your face. They make themselves look like they're on your team, but there's this heavy manipulation. There's this ulterior motive, and it's incredibly dark and wicked, something you didn't see until you got away from it. Or this has yet to happen. It just really depends on where you are on this timeline. What do we have at the heart? Oh, wow. How does that follow up what I just said? Glacea labalis, black magic. Something very wicked, right? It's like they were using some sort of energy manipulation to make you feel very overwhelmed and discouraged. Like you had some sort of disadvantage, like there was something wrong with you, or you just didn't have what it takes, something like this. Causing you to always take some sort of misstep or self-sabotage. See, the way the devil will get you is, like I was saying, wasting your time incrementally through the situations, the people, the places, the things that are sent onto your path to create these distractions, and then also by causing you to self-sabotage by way of the negative projections that they hurl at you, right? Oh, I wouldn't do that if I was you, Aries. You sure you want to do that? Yeah, think twice about that. I don't think that's a good fit for you. You know, there's so many different ways this can show up. But it's just a very jealous, envious energy that wants what you have, wants where you're going, wants the way you do things. But failing that, they'll stop you from getting to where you need to get to. So they don't have to face themselves and actually do the healing work and understand that their behavior, the way they live their life, has caused them to become some sort of a vessel for these low vibrational demonic energies to possess them and go after you. You know, Aries, I don't know if people wake up to that. I just don't know. I've yet to see it. You know, dealing with this on my own path, I haven't seen anybody or experienced anybody trying to do the right thing. Never. Not a single time in my life have I experienced anybody trying to do the right thing, which really speaks of something Very interesting. It really concludes, in my mind, of the fact of there being two forces, light and dark. The dark is the dark. The darkness does not change to the light. Once it's gone, it's gone. Aries, I'd like to think that wasn't true, but I just haven't experienced it on my path. Once you have dabbled in so much wickedness, black magic, how do you come back from that? Deliberately causing harm in someone's life. How do you come back from that? For me personally, I've had many people do death magic on me, try to create things in my reality that would end me. How do any of those people come back from that? There would have to be something so incredibly broken inside of you to want that for another individual. Even those individuals who hurl that energy at me, I would never want that for them, ever. What I always think about in regards to those people is them seeing the error of their ways and allowing the light to come back into their life. So in saying all that, Aries, it takes a certain kind of evil to walk the path that these individuals are walking in your life. The magician, Nothea, spiritual wisdom. Wow. Goes along perfectly with everything I just said. Everything I just said is spiritual wisdom, right? And this is what puts you in this position of power because you're responsible. You can be trusted. God, the divine, can trust you. You don't need to have your hand held. You're a born leader. And this is you turning all of your visions into reality with ease. 10 of Pentacles at the crown. It's yours by divine rights, Aries. You fought for this. You may not have even known it because it was happening in the spirit. It was just showing up by way of these strange circumstances in your reality. As above, so below. What do we have at the throat? There it is. Wheel of Fortune, Metatron, Sag energy, the recording angel, advancement and progress, teaches, guides, and records events in the book of life. Powerful. This is you stepping into this whole new timeline, Aries. You are now in alignment. And you have all this good fortune coming your way. Wheel of Fortune with 10 of Pentacles. This is you being positioned, and 8 of Pentacles directly in your purpose. It's an energy of prosperity. You have a lot of good karma on your side. This is an energy of destiny. And this is how you get here. High Priestess, following your intuition. What do we have at the third eye? 2 of Wands, Aries, that is your energy. Jalil, the helping God. Love and wisdom. Victory over those who would attack you. And there you are on the other side. You're looking back. You're like, oh my God. Right? It's like you've been given sight to see from a different universal vantage point. It's like the universe shows you everything that was taking place. And you're like, I can't believe it. Am I even alive? Look, you're checking your pulse, right? It's just so unbelievable what these people can do. The level of wickedness that they can actually commit themselves to. I have a hard time really even compartmentalizing it, Aries, when I think about what people do to me, or I hear about the things that individuals have done to other people inside the collective. I just can't even wrap my head around it. There's a certain kind of evil there that becomes so solidified in their actions, there's just no way you can come back from that. You must do a tour of hell to pay for the spiritual crimes that you've committed against another. This is you standing in your power, progressing forward, finally able to make a solid plan for the future. And it always looks like this person's kind of looks like they got bags under their eyes, like they're tired, like they've been through it, right? What do we have at the crown? 5 of Pentacles, Taurus energy, Achaiya, the forbearing God, patience, reveals secrets of nature, spreads knowledge and industry. Aries, this is an energy of hope. And I always say hope is all you need to turn around your circumstances. No matter how dark the hole you may be in, if you hold on to hope, you can get yourself out of there, because hope is just the divine light within you. It's that divine tether. It's that connection between you and Source, between you and God. In my darkest of moments, I was able to remove myself from those situations by connecting intuitively through divine source energy, asking for guidance, and navigating myself out of some very complicated situations. I didn't know what I was doing at the time because I wasn't awoken yet. This is when I was much younger. But now looking back, I always had that divine tether inside of me, something that kept me connected to the light, even when I had to do a tour through hell, running these karmic cycles in my particular life. You have the same divine tether inside of you, Aries. But this is a message here for Aries on all parts of this journey. There's nothing but purpose, wealth, legacy, and power on this table, Aries. And this is what you have waiting for you. Aries, this is the energy that's available to you, depending on where you are on this timeline, should you choose to accept. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you for all your donations, Aries. Take care.